Alright, welcome back everyone to the show. I'm your charming, self-proclaimed, yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today, we are going to be trying out Children of Morta, which was on the game recommendations page. As always, exclamation game rec in the chat if any of you would like to recommend games you would like to see played on this channel. This one was on the game recommendations page by you guys, and it was 80% off today. There's a big sale. So I was like, alright, well, as good a time as any, let's try this one out. So this game is described as Children of Morta, a story-driven action RPG game about an extraordinary family of heroes. Lead the Bergsons with all their flaws and virtues against the forthcoming corruption. Will you be able to sacrifice everything to save the ones you care for, with very positive reviews? And it is a roguelike pixel graphics RPG, single and multiplayer. So, going to be trying this out and see what we think about it. So, opening it up right now for the first time. Not Factorio or Terraria. Not tonight. No, taking a little break. Take a little break. Mike, did you enjoy Amenti? It was all right. Honestly, the storytelling in that was really cheap. Like, oh no, I'm trapped in Amenti forever. Well, you really jumped to that conclusion pretty fast, didn't you, buddy? You just got here. Like, stuff like that. Like, the writing was very basic, but it had some good scares, and chat seemed to enjoy it. But yeah, it was only about an hour long, and we finished the whole thing. Oh, okay. Hang on a second. All right, got a game capture up and running. Children of Morta. Press any button. List of updates. Oh, these are just like patch notes. Okay. All right, choose a game mode. Main story. Play the tale of the Bergson family, or Family Trials. A huge vicious spider in the Spider Caverns holds the key to unlock the Family Trials game mode. Good luck. Challenge yourself in randomly generated dungeons in Family Trials. Unlike the main story, all progress is lost when you die. Okay, so this is roguelike. So, gotta get to a spider. Alright, so something in the main story unlocks this. Okay, main story. New save slot. Difficulty, let's start with normal, and then if it really gets, you know, its hooks in us, then we could do hard after if we choose to. Really nice artwork. I'm already enjoying the view. Pretty sure that's the beginning of Ori and the Blind Forest over there. Giant explosion in the distance, wrecking the trees.
Margaret awoke.
Oh,
startled.
We got voice acting.
A cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing.
Out of bed for
through the
1 minute, she puts her hood on.
Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort.
I like the camera work they did there.
Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry. The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again?
Oh, this is the same spot we saw getting hit with the explosion earlier, but the tree's grown. So, okay, so the explosion was some years in the past. Or it was like a vision of the future or something. But it wasn't recent at this point in time, because the tree has green on it again.
John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughters Hogs were full of reason to return home safe.
Wait, who's the lady at the top left? They just ignored her. And my bow, and my axe, and my evil glare. Get out of the house. To move your character, use WASD. Okay, so hold on a second. Immediately, I would like to maybe do this. And we'll do that. Okay, so just make sure you guys can see the UI as best as possible. All right, to move your character. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Left click. Can I just hold it? Yes, I can just hold it. And shift is block toward the mouse cursor. Okay. Space is a dodge. I would like to rebind that. I believe you all know what I'm going to be rebinding it to. Button mapping. There we go. E, yes, E for dodge. E for evade. Control, ban that guy.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
Alright, I want to check something here. Controls, button mapping. Is right click on anything? Right click a secondary attack. I don't know about having block on shift. At least put it on mouse button 4 for now. Alright, we'll see how that goes.
It first appeared as sludge given life, slithering creatures, small and vile.
John uses his sword to attack. Press left click to attack. Easy. Whoa. I dodged into him. Dang it, John, that's your fault. I'm an expert at my craft. Is that like a dead goblin or something? Evade. Evade attacks at the right time to avoid incoming damage. The evade bar under a character's feet shows when they can evade. Okay, so red bottle, health potion, but it uses it immediately. You don't really, like, save it for later or anything. Oh, what's going on here? Waypoint or something, perhaps? Big dead boar. Dead porcupine-looking guy?
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
Special ability. John has a special ability to use his shield to block incoming attacks. The Bjergsons can use the Shard of Life to cleanse corrupted objects. Press F to interact.
Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
can't help but think. I used to enjoy watching the LCS for League of Legends. It's a big League of Legends tournament. This is years ago. And there was one team that I always liked to mentally root for, which was Team Solo Mid. And at the time, there was a guy on the team named Bjergsen. And the names in this game are so similar. I'm just imagining that this is like his family. Like when he's not winning at League of Legends, his family is out hunting monsters. Gemstone. Greater chests require a gemstone to open. They are found in different places, like this animal corpse. Gross.
The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy. The shard grew warm, humming
Damaged enemies burn in
from
fire.
The harnessed energy.
Cool.
Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
Skill point. Gain XP as you kill enemies. When reaching a certain amount of XP, you will gain a skill point. You can use skill points to upgrade your abilities in the skill tree. Press tab to open the skill tree. Gain a skill point when you gain enough XP. Press space. Spend skill points to learn new skills. Press space. Ability description. The selected ability's description can be seen on the right panel. Press space on the available skill to learn it. Do you wish to upgrade this? Not yet. Actually, I might have to for the tutorial. More skills become available as you spend more skill points. Press tab. Call swords down from the heavens upon John's enemies. How do I use it? Oh, it's right click. Okay. All right. Let's see. Agri says, if I remember correctly, you said we could jump to Soto before doing the others to obtain the sky scale. Yes, you can. There is a if you do exclamation sky scale, I think I've got a guide on how to do that if you want it. But yeah, there's a sky scale acquisition method in Soto.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Secondary attack. Ow. Okay. I don't know if there's a mini-map. Right?
Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were unfocused, a constant threat.
Ill-bathed.
Hey, look, it's the Tree of Birds. How are you today?
What prompted you to play this tonight? It was added to the game rec list. I took a look at it. It was on sale for 80% off. It looked fun. I was like, you know what, let's try it.
A land of love found and of love lost.
What better reason to try out a game that looks interesting than it being 80% off? Maybe 90% off.
Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by. Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion.
It's the other lady from the house.
Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
Oh, she gonna die. Create a temporary aura that damages nearby enemies. Okay. Electrocalypse. Divine Relic. Use it in a fight to turn the tide. Ooh, much needed heal budgets. Okay, so I guess she's just like an invincible AI companion. She just seems to run around and pew pew. If so, that's welcome.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted.
That big boy looks like EverQuest, Mukluk.
Even more hungry husks.
Yo, they're just vibing. John, let them dance. They're just vibing.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
With words. Quick Gil or Sue question. For the World v. World Legendary Armor, is there a rank requirement? Like
The ancient tree had been cut down.
Give me just a minute.
Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into
I
bodies
think the bottom
stuck
left one's
between
pregnant, the
life
wife.
and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them.
All right, so Kevin's bottom right, I think.
She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the Sanctuary.
A door in the fireplace? Yo, that looks pretty cool. Did the others know about that? Yo, that looked really good.
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the Sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
You can access online play options, the online tab. No, it's just me. Okay. So, Keldipo Caves. Alright, so Tosash says, for the World v. World Legendary Armor, is there a rank requirement, like the backpack needing 350? Beyond the backpacks, I don't know of a rank requirement, no. It has been a long time, it's been years since I made the guide for the Warbringer backpack. Everything I knew was put into that video, so you can check that out if you're interested. !legend pulls up a list of all the legendary guides if you need it, but I think that's the only thing that I can recall.
Halls of Anaidia must be here, for she needs to be found.
How was Age of Darkness? Was it super enjoyable or just fine? Very good. It was very good. I enjoyed it a lot. I am looking forward to playing it again tomorrow. Okay, so we can play John or Linda. I just played John on the last one, so I'll play Linda on this one to see what she does. All I know is she's an archer. Maybe John will be our sidekick this time?
Shard, chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
Ah, a lore reason why they don't die at the end of a failed run. This is sponsor? The sponsor is my wallet. I did look that Berserker game, but it's not even out yet.
Filling the winding tunnels of the silk-covered caves, the acrid taste of poison lingered in the air. Spiders. Linda told herself it was only target practice. As she readied her bow, they must find the spirit deep within the caves.
What game? Was it not you that linked me that game is like the first Berserker? Using her bow, Linda takes out her enemies from a distance. You can use the left click to aim and shoot at the same time. She uses stamina to shoot while moving. Her stamina regens automatically when she doesn't move and shoot at the same time. Oh, if you just hold left click, she just rapid fires. I said Joden Slayer? Oh, okay. It's just target practice, chat. That was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of stuff. Does she have dodge too? Yeah, she has dodge. Oh, she actually has 2 dodges, I just realized. Oh, that thing explodes when you hit it. Oh, that was a trap. I thought it was one of those buttons that opened a door. It was not. What is this? Corpses have less chance to get corrupted and spawn enemies. Charms are magical objects found in the land of Morta. Each one of them has special effects that can be activated by pressing R. They're consumed after being activated. You can only carry one charm with you before activating its effect. Corpses have less chance to get corrupted and spawn enemies. Health potion. Skill point. Whoa, that level up animation's really flashy. Alright, Explosive Crescendo. Loose an enemy skyward to fall upon Linda's enemies with explosive force. Or Harmonize. Decrease the stamina Linda must consume while moving and shooting, increasing the duration she can perform. Let's try Explosive Crescendo. Don't miss the chest on the minimap. Hang on. Requires a gemstone. which I don't currently have. Healing potion. Alright, this thing pulls you in. I'm guessing it's bad. Can't imagine an item in a dungeon that pulls you in that's good. Not like pulling you in for a hug or anything. Touch it, only one way to know for sure. Oh, I guess it's just meant to mess with you. Like, obviously that could be bad, getting pulled in during a fight, but... Oh, it's Dad, what's up? Well, she is definitely worse at killing these little things than he was, because he could just cleave them. Okay. Spiral of Doom. Cast 2 magical stones that spiral outward from you and damage enemies. Okay. I think I still don't... Yeah, I don't have a gemstone for that chest yet. To gain the skill point. Looks like the only option right now is, let's see, I can level up the right click or get harmonized to reduce stamina consumption. Let's put a point in harmonize. Love how the spiders are carrying money. Oh, I haven't tried this yet. Yo, Morellian Soul! You found the finish room portal. Press an old T to teleport back to it from anywhere on this floor. What does that have to do with the finish?
Energy flowed around the room. Before the hero, an object of the divine.
Primary attacks have a chance to inflict lightning damage. Okay. What's this? Found a cave. Silk Caverns 2 out of 2. Oh my goodness. That was a lot of stuff.